I'm here with the awesomely dressed Tom Wessel for Cosmos Games. Yeah, you win that prize, Tom.
Yeah, hi, how's it
Tom,
going?
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
going great. How are you?
I'm doing really
I,
well,
uh,
thank you.
I want people to hang on to the visual image of you in your awesome outfit for a few minutes, because the first game I would like to talk about is actually the Liberation of Rietburg, which is part of the Legends of Andor universe and series.
Yeah.
Tom's outfit will make sense for our second interview. So I'm just going to toss things straight to you. Why don't you give us a quick overview of what people are trying to accomplish in the Liberation of Rietburg?
All right. Well, yeah, thank you. And that board looks perfect. So, Liberation of Rietburg Castle, it actually takes place in the great world of Legends of Andor. And it's full of storylines, and this is just one of them. So, in this storyline, there's a dragon coming to attack the castle, and you and a group of heroes are trying to prepare the castle for the attack. And to do that, you need to get rid of all the creatures and, of course, accomplish some tasks. So what you're looking at is the board all set up with cards. You'll notice some of those cards show characters, or sorry, creatures, like the troll or the herog or the scrawl. Okay, so all those creatures, excuse me, you need to get rid of them. And the way you get rid of them is by fighting them. Now, each person who's playing, it plays up to 4 people, technically 2 to 4, but because it's a cooperative game, you could play with 1. You just have to play 2 characters. And so you control one of those characters on the right-hand side. They're all, color-coded, the little standees and the deck of cards that you get with each character. And one of the things I love about this game is, and it's a good comparison. So the deck of cards that you have, you're going to be playing those to do actions like fight or move or gaining willpower. But it's a limited deck of cards, and to get them back, you spend a turn, and it also progresses the story and makes more creatures come out. It's a mechanic a la Concordia kind of. And I really like that. I think it's really clever. But this is cool, too, because it's completely cooperative. So you might think to yourself, like, it would be worth it for me to, sacrifice a turn and take my cards back early, whereas your teammates might think, no, we're just about to win if I do this. So it's a great, it's great for doing that cooperative, fighting together, kind of working together atmosphere experience. Yeah.
Yeah, and unlike some of the other Legends of Andor games, this one does have a narrator deck, but I would say it's a little bit more self-contained than maybe some of the other Andor games. Would you agree?
Yes. So this, like I said, this takes place right before the dragon is coming to attack the castle, and that's just one like a screenshot or snippet of the bigger story. And in this case, if you want to play the game again, which you will want to, you're going to play the exact same scenario. But the difference is those cards that you see there, that's just a sampling of how many there are in the actual game. There's so many cards. There's so much. There you go. Variability, replayability, and even those important cards that have the green little question mark. Those are the task cards. And essentially, the goal of the game is to uncover those and fulfill those tasks. And there's a lot of variety even in that, if there wasn't enough to have the variety with the characters. Yeah, and so and it's really cool too, because I'm just really excited about the game. But there's 6 cards, and you have to accomplish 4 of those tasks. So maybe one of them comes up and it seems like it's too hard for you at the time. You move on and try another one. I like that. It gives you some extra ability to kind of decision make.
Well, I think this also makes it very approachable if people are like, I've never heard of Legends of Andor. Well, that's fine. This might actually be like a nice little nugget, this one, as you said, a snapshot in this much bigger narrative saying, oh, well, I like the art, and I sort of like this character style, and maybe now I want to dig deeper into the world of Andor.
That's exactly the kind of the motivation behind producing this game. We been very successful with the Legends of Andor whole series. There's 3 big boxes and 3 more small boxes, and there's so much content. And I feel like the hobby world, the people who are watching this are probably already very familiar with this game. It won the Kenner Spiel in 2013. Very popular, right? This is an attempt to attract even more people, maybe some people who are less apt to buy a $60 game that's going to take 2 hours. This is a $34.95 game that you can set up and play in less than an hour, more like 45 minutes. And it still gives you that really cool cooperative puzzle making, decision making kind of feel.
Yeah, I think puzzly would be like the most apt word I would use to describe it, which like totally that and co-op is like totally scratches double bells for me to mix my metaphors.
Scratches both bells.
We won't,
I get it.
I guess sure. We wanted to mention too that if people did want to purchase this now, they could do so through the Geek Game Shop. So if you're like, oh yes, this sounds right up my alley, then go right ahead and go get it.
Yeah, I mentioned the price earlier. $34.95 is a great price, but I mean, more importantly, it's such a great game. Like I feel like it packs more in that game than that price point. It's really great.